Hello, a little short video because I'm really struggling to work out how to do the long ones. So today I thought I would just do a few little videos. I've been very busy today. I went to Sadler's Farm boot sale this morning for the last Saturday of the season, so I won't be going back there anymore until next year, which is quite sad. And from there I went up to the unit to see what gaps we've got, because we're working up there tomorrow and Monday, and so we've sold quite a few bits, which is great, and so I know what I need to fill up, and then from there I came back to Canvey and I went into a few of the charity shops. Sorry, I've got a ring that's in the jewellers. Well, it's been sent away. It's having some claws fitted. It was a ring that I bought on Whatnot a few months ago, and so that's being mended and tested to see whether it's a real ruby or not. And so I'll do a little video to show you the saga of the ruby ring. But after that I went and picked up a parcel from the post office, which is here, which I'm going to show you now, and then I went to B&M to pick up some more tubs, because I've just got so much stuff that needs to go into the garage, and it needs to be watertight, so that's why I'm buying these big plastic tubs. So this is a parcel that I picked up from Whatnot, and this is from a lovely lady called Karen, and Karen is Glitter Rose Vintage on Whatnot, and she does some beautiful jewellery, and I can't actually get into this box, so this is going to be an issue, I think. Not meant to have it, obviously. There we go. And I've bought quite a few bits from Karen before, and she does do some lovely stuff, and it's all lovely and packaged up. Look at that. I've got a couple of these little bags now, and I've got some tarot cards that I'm going to be taking up to the unit as well, so they'll be nice to go in the tarot cards. So I just thought I would show you me a bit of an unboxing, really. So these are from a show she did a few days ago, and these are absolutely beautiful. These are, looks like Larimar stone, and that's on silver on the back, and they actually go quite well with my ring. I've got a Larimar ring there, which I also bought from Whatnot. So if you're not on Whatnot, it's quite addictive though, that's the trouble, and you can while away your evenings watching people sell stuff, and before you know it, you've spent a lot of money. But if you if you're interested, then what I'll do is I'll put a link in the comments, and then if you go through to Whatnot using my link, you get a £10 credit. So Stephen did that the other week, and then I'm supposed to get £10 credit as well, although I didn't actually get the £10 credit from Stephen buying stuff, so I'm not quite sure what's going on there. But anyway, I will put my link into the comments, so if anybody's interested in going on Whatnot, then you get a £10 credit for your first purchase. So this is something else, and obviously anybody that knows my unit knows that I've got, it's probably a bit too, I've got lots of religious stuff up there, religious items, crucifixes, statues, rosary beads, little icons, all sorts of things, and I just saw this and thought it was very cute. It's not gold, it's just gold tone, but it is lovely. So earrings that this, which is very unusual, which is sterling silver. It's stamped 925 on the back, and it is like it's a brooch. It's not like a brooch, it is a brooch, but we think it's possibly Viking style. I mean, if anybody thinks it's anything different, then I'll be happy to expand my knowledge. But yeah, so they were the 3 little bits that I got from Karen. Again, Karen is Glitter Rose Vintage on whatnot. They're beautiful, aren't they? Isn't they lovely? Lovely earrings. So that was my little box from Karen. Viking metal brooch, earrings, Madonna and Child pendant, and the bag. Bless her heart. Thank you, Carol. And then I thought, while we were here, because I've got a little bit of time, because I'm only on 6 minutes so far, I would just go through so I went to the unit and I picked up our envelopes. And the way we work up at the unit is we do an envelope every day for the vendor, because obviously on our floor there's 10 different vendors, and so you get an envelope at the end of every day that you've sold stuff. Obviously there will be days when you haven't sold anything, which is fair enough, and so we've not been up there since it will be 2 weeks on Monday, the last time we went up there. So these are from almost 2 weeks worth. So I've had, in that time, I've had about just under, I'd say about £180 paid into my bank account, and then all the cash that people pay for things with goes into envelopes, as you can hear. So and what you also do is you get to see exactly what you've sold. So this vase was a West German vase for £30. So that was quite a good sale there. £30 West German pottery vase. It was big, and it took up quite a bit of space. So that's nice. That's now gone. I can move things around. I sold a couple of books as well, and there's cash in there, a kitsch mouse and a candlestick on that day. On Wednesday the 8th of October I sold Mozart. It was a Mozart bust, which I really liked, and he was a good sale, £20, so that's quite good. A book, and this is just my list of sales that have gone through on the card payments. I had a lovely glass woodcock bird, and he still had the big long beak, which is really unusual, so that sold. A book and a mug sold on the 13th of October. On Saturday the 11th of October, and for a Saturday, this is not great sales, I sold a mug and a letter opener. Friday the 10th of October I sold a wooden cross, and then this was just, there was a mix-up. Somebody else got paid for one of my items, so the lovely Jill from Vintage Bits and Bobs, follow Jill on Instagram and Facebook. She's got the most beautiful unit up on the 3rd floor. It's lovely. It's my favourite unit up there. I love it. Obviously mine is my favourite, but Jill's is a very close second because it's beautiful. It's very country, cosy, lovely, very French. So it's beautiful. So yeah, that's Vintage Bits and Bobs. If you want to follow Jill, obviously I am Nikki Justice Vintage Finds, and you can find me on the 3rd floor of the old granary at Battlesbridge Antique Centre in Essex. It's lovely. You can spend the whole day there and have a real good time. There's loads and loads and loads of shops selling all different things. There's people selling records, there's people selling furniture, there's, you know, people like me selling bits and bobs, a big eclectic mix. But anything you can imagine that you might want to buy, you'll find it at Battlesbridge. There's 2 beautiful tea rooms, and on the floor above us is the Riverview tea room, which does exactly what it says on the tin. You get the most beautiful view, and you can see for miles on a nice day, and it's lovely up there, lovely food. There is another tea room over the other side. There's a pub, the Barge, and then just around the corner there's another pub. So free parking. What a great day. So yeah, so come and see us. We've got loads of wonderful stuff. So I'll be doing another shortly. See you soon.